Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. This is a unique vlog. It's Friday, so thank God it's Friday. Let's talk about some deep secrets. I saw this trend on Facebook where a lot of people sent in entries anonymously talking about secrets they have never shared with anybody. This vlog will keep you on the edge of your seats. Just sit back, let's get started. This one said, I communicate with the dead. I don't know how to tell people without sounding crazy. I need help because some of them scare me. Guys, my sister has these gifts. She communicates with the dead. Really scary. That one is just for another day. This one said, I date women. The first man I had mekwa with is my pastor. Well, I am currently knacking both husband and wife. I am the personal assistant to the woman. Mado. This one said, I have a puppy Lhasa that I have trained to lick my toto so good. Sometimes when he licks it, I start crying from the sweetness. No head game like the head game of a dog. Their tongue is too sweet. I am knacking a family friend, both husband and wife and their son. Me and the wife knack at home, while the man lodges me in a hotel and we knack in a hotel. I lodge the son and I knack him too. He is 19. They are all so good and none of them know. And she continues, thinking of how I was able to get a whole family to knack me and still gain from them a whole lot makes me so wet and honey. I will knack his wife tomorrow. The next week Saturday, we'll see her husband and knack him. We'll knack the son anytime we pick to see. I feel so good. The woman gives the best head that sometimes I wonder what she puts in her tongue. I get harder watching her suck me, knowing that this is a lot, guys. Just read it, okay? Because I don't want YouTube to come for my channel, okay? This one said, I pied my madam's only baby boy with black battery powder. All those black powder that is usually inside big tiger batteries, that is usually used in cleaning blackboard to make it darker. Living with my madam was hell on. This person can't spell. I guess she meant hell on earth. She mistreated me and la abused me so badly, and even the husband too. I was threatened not to tell anyone or dare say I want to go home. I was only 11 years old. She had 4 daughters. She later gave birth to a baby boy, and at the process of giving birth to a baby boy, she had some complications and her womb was Bakam, which made the newborn baby boy the only son. When the boy was 6 months old, she sent me on an errand to get lamp glass and mistakenly I broke it on my way home. I returned with the pieces of the glass with hot tears running down my tears because I already knew what awaits me. When I got home, the husband was already back, so after telling them what happened, my agony that night began. Nothing they didn't use to popo me that night. They kept, hey guys, this is a lot. Using toningari to put inside her toski, and the toski was already wild, courtesy of what they used to do to her. When they finished, and like she was now asked to feed the baby, then she mixed the pap with the black powder, and she intended going to school with the next day. The baby died in his sleep, and her mother came the following week and insisted she would live with her. That was how she left. She said this happened in 2011, and the woman's husband is late now. She says she sees the woman and her daughters, but no one knows she bite her son. But she asked God for forgiveness up till now. To be very honest, in this case is very dicey, I would say, because I don't know why people are so mean to helps, especially if you are going to engage a little girl as your help. I think you just need to be very kind, like extremely kind and patient, because children will be children. Like, she is a child. as much as she may be, maybe condition has made her really strong that she walks like someone who isn't that age, there's just a need for you to be kind to this child. Like, it's not so much to do, you can be kind to them. But I don't know why a lot of people are so unkind to these people, and then you finish doing all those things to her, you handed over your son. Like, when I know they fear. It even reminds me of men who, go physical with their wives. After everything, you now eat the woman's. Like, are you not scared? Even when I visit my relatives, sometimes I'm not even comfortable eating when the house helps cook. Even when I buy food, like, I ensure I finish the food immediately, because I am not about to leave my food open because I don't trust them. That's how sensitive I am. Let alone imagine being. I will never forget one time I was asking my auntie, your room door is open, you have all your jewelries. And she was like, my children, I leave my children with my house help. They are the most important people in my life. If I can leave them with my house help, what are jewelries? According to her, she even told me, I would rather they take my jewelries and leave my children. And that word stuck. I was like, well, this is a new one. And she was like, yes, that she would never understand why people are so like, this, that she doesn't operate that way. And I learned something from that. Like, when someone, even sometimes my auntie gives her help so much privileges, and I'm like, she'll be like, these people stay with my children. I just have to, it's not everything I'll complain, because knowing that at the end of the day, they'll stay with my children and I don't know what goes on when I'm not at home. This one says, it feels good to finally let this off my chest. While I was dating my husband, I got pregnant and we decided to take it off. That we are now married, we are looking for a child. My mom has always been asking if I have aborted a child, but I can't bring myself to tell her the truth. Who want talk? Go talk now. This one is pretty much common. It says, my mom remarried after she separated from my dad. The man she got married to, and my younger sister, we weren't even up to 11 years old. Well, he's reaping all his old because he's very sick and blind right now. Oh, such a beautiful ending. I think single moms, in fact, single moms, divorced moms, widows, in fact, as long as you're a single mom and your child's father isn't present, you need to be very careful with who you settle with. I mean, the person has to be a really decent human being to avoid stories like this. Guys, this one is a lot and it's really long. I don't know if I can read it out, but I will advise you kindly pause and read, because, guys, I cannot read everything, but this one had me screaming, oh my god. Ekwensu eromancia mami water. So, like I said, ensure you read to your satisfaction. Pause and read. So let's move on to the next one. This one said she put tusa for her husband. This next one we're about to read. It's also a long one. According to her, they dated for 2 years, and along the line she took in, he said she should remove it, and she was scared. She has never had that, and she went for it at 3 months. She was depressed for days, and it really affected her performance at work. Getting to his house a few days later, she saw a female footwear. She was upset. She stepped and when he stepped out, to cut the long story short, he came begging, and she acted like she had forgiven him. Sometimes, according to her, she used to go into panic attacks when she remembered how he, fought for his life. So she said while he was lowered to the grave, she cried. In fact, she was inconsolable. She kept asking herself, how did she think of such? She still asks God for forgiveness every day. Do you think God will forgive her? Guys, I beg, I am done, please. This is a lot. I'm just so scared of you, of YouTube, guys, to be very honest. Hey.